Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Waha Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Also, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. The scriptures speaks about the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. And in the ancient times, when one wanted to inquire of the Lord, they would go to the prophets. When the Most High want to put forth a message, the prophets spring forth. The Most High is a balanced power. Before he brings destruction, he brings his warning. Therefore, when the destruction comes, the destruction is going to be justified, because you can't say that you didn't hear the warning. Now, the Most High have set up certain individuals not to hear the warning, to fan the hand at the prophets. And the path that they're walking, those that fan the hand at the prophets and those that cannot hear this warning, is destruction. But the Most High is a balanced power. He put forth his prophets to bring forth a warning before he brings forth a destruction. So the things that the Most High is about to do, he allow his prophets to know these things. And the job of a prophet or a watchman is to warn the people. The scripture tells us in the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 6, it says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, have not done it?" Everything that one would deem as evil or bad times or something bad happened, the Most High ordained that. Just like when an individual is having somewhat of a good time or everything is going well, the Most High also ordained that. The Most High is a balanced power. But the evil that shall befall America, the Most High is putting forth his warning through his prophets. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?" And a trumpet is being blown in the city, that city being America. And that trumpet comes in the form of the apostles and the elders, all right, here at Great Millstone, on down to brothers like myself, all right, because the Spirit of the Lord is upon us to warn you. The Most High have allowed us to know the secrets. As the scripture says in verse 7, "Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." And one secret is America is about to be destroyed. And before America be destroyed, a sequence of events are going to take place, such as the almighty famine, a lack of bread and a lack of water. Famine shall hit an obese country, such as America, a place where food is thrown away at the end of the day in a lot of these restaurants. That very same country, which is America, shall experience famine, all right, which is scarcity of water and bread, which is food, all right. And the Most High have revealed that unto the prophets, and the prophets are warning those that have the ears to hear, all right. It's going to be a massive power outages, all right, throughout America, all right. And due to that power outage, the teeth of the wild beast shall come out of the wilderness and come into the cities, due to the power being out, due to everything being silent, all right. And some will get attacked by those beasts, all right, hungry beast, all right, lurking. We're warning the people that this is coming upon the soils of America, all right, all out anarchy, civil unrest, all right. The Most High is going to put the spirit on his whipping stick, which is Esau, to come down with his new world order. And that's going to be spearheaded by that thing. And we're warning you not to take that thing, which is that C-hip. Okay, these are the secrets that the Lord is allowing the prophets to know. And the prophets are what? Blowing the trumpet. And that trumpet is being blown in the form of teaching. All right, and we're warning you from the Lord. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. So this warning is for the Israelites. All right, here in these times, only the elect of the nation of Israel is going to hear the warning. These are the only ones that have the ears to hear. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them, which is Israel, warning from me. All right. And when you go into that word, warn, Strong's H2094, it says to teach, warn. So the warning is coming in the form of teachings. All right. And we're teaching you, all right, telling you, edifying you on the things that's about to happen upon the soils of America before they happen. All right. We're saying before. All right. That's the definition of prophesying. Being what? Watchmen of the Lord, obeying the voice of the Lord. All right. We're going out, all right, and calling those that were predestinated to be called to come into safety, which is coming is truth. Psalms 91:1. Okay. And we're blowing that trumpet. Once again, that blowing of the trumpet coming in the form of teachings. All right. Joel chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. So this trumpet is an alarm. All right. This is not a party trumpet or a dinner trumpet. This is a trumpet that's letting you know that danger is coming. And we're making a distinction in the sound of the blowing of this trumpet, as the scriptures say. All right. We're letting you know that this is a warning trumpet. It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. It says, sound an alarm in my holy mountain. So only that separate mountain, that separate government, that holy government, which is the elect, is going to hear the sound of this warning. All right. And the inhabitants of the land are not trembling, such as 2/3 of our people, because they don't believe. All right. It says, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Okay. And once again, it's going to be a sequence of events leading up to the ultimate day of the Lord. And that's going to be when the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, send Yahweh Shai. All right. And the rest of the host of heaven, which are the angels, riding upon the vehicles, all right, of heaven, which are the chariots. The world deems them as UFOs, okay, which is the vehicle of the elect's salvation, okay. Yahweh Shai and the angels are going to come, and they're going to be accompanied by the way of 200 million missiles, all right. So the Most High is going to wage war against America, all right, and the Americans are not going to win. When you look up the word or the phrase and an alarm in Strong's H7321, it says to shout a war cry or alarm of battle. And that's what we're doing. All right. We're letting you know that the Most High is about to wage war upon the soils of America. That war is going to come in the form of famine. All right. Power outages, Esau, Edom coming down upon the tribes. All right, in the form of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and that's going to lead to the ultimate destruction upon the soils of America. So we're telling those that can hear, come into your safe haven, which is coming to this truth. All right, trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, but those that don't hear the warning, all right, those that don't believe, they're condemned already. Okay, why America is going to be destroyed? The book of Jude chapter 1 and verse 7, it says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh. And America is guilty on all sides of these accounts. It says, are set forth for an example. So Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner. So they did the same thing that Sodom and Gomorrah did, all right, which are abominations unto the Lord. The Lord set these kingdoms up for a model, all right, an example of how not to run a kingdom. And America has fallen into those footsteps, All right. So as the scripture says, it says, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. So that's going to be the judgment of any kingdom that fall into these footsteps, or any kingdom run their kingdom according to Sodom and Gomorrah did, which is the ways of how not to run a kingdom. Okay, if you run a kingdom like this, you're going to suffer the vengeance of eternal fire. And that's what America is going to suffer, the vengeance of eternal fire. All right, because the Most High is a man of war. All right, and he have perfect weapons of indignation. The book of Isaiah, chapter 54, and verse 16, it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. So an ancient smith or ancient weapons maker, all right, would use fire to mend weapons of one's choice for battle, all right. But here in these times, those smiths are the scientists, and the Most High have created them. The scripture says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have declared the waster to destroy. So these scientists have mended elements together to form thermonuclear heads. Okay, and those thermonuclear heads are the wasters to destroy America. Okay, America is going to be devastated after those missiles touch down. Back to the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 3, it says, a fire devoureth before them, all right, which is the thermonuclear head. It says, and behind them a flame burneth. All right, so these missiles are not like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, all right, atomic missiles that got to be dropped out of a plane. These missiles have a system that's behind the thermonuclear head, all right, which is the thrust pack, to enable this missile to go from one continent to another, all right, thus making it an intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay, so it says a fire devoureth before them, which is the missiles, all right, and that's the thermonuclear head of the missile, and behind them a flame burneth, which is the thrust pack. It says the land, and that land is America. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, meaning a paradise. America is somewhat a paradise, even though Esau Edom has ruined the place, but it still houses life. All right, so it's still compatible to the Garden of Eden, which is a paradise. It says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. So America is going to be devastated when those missiles touch down. All right, and the Most High have created these modern day scientists, all right, to create these missiles. It says, yeah, and nothing shall escape them. All right, only those that are hid in Yahushua is going to escape this total destruction. All right, and the elites of Esau. But the only reason they're going to escape it to become the first slaves in the kingdom that shall be placed upon earth. All right, which is by default, Yahushua's kingdom up under the Most High. Okay. That's what time that we're living in. And those that take heed unto the warning will be considered prudent. All right. Because they're going to believe the report and foresee the evil and hide themselves in this truth. All right. But if we continue to plow, all right, we shall be delivered through our faith and through our works. The scripture tells us in Ezekiel 33, and Ezekiel 33 and verse 9. It says, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, and that wicked is talking about the wickedness of our people, not the wicked, which is Esau. Esau, Edom's fate have already been set, which is destruction, after he served 1,000 years of slavery under us. But if we continue to warn our people, it says, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity. So those that don't believe, those that fan the hand, those that don't hide in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right, they're going to die in their sin upon sin. But those that continue to plow and continue to warn, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Let's read it again. Ezekiel 33:9. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's what we want, deliverance. All right. And that deliverance is going to come to those that continue unto the end in this faith, those that have their hand to the plow, and those that believe, all right, on those that have their hand unto the plow unto the end. All right. You're going to receive a prophet's reward, and that's salvation. Lord willing, I pray that this made sense and that this was edifying. Shalom.